Hello, welcome back to the channel. Bob here again, and I'm in World of Warcraft. Well, WoW Classic, as you can see. I haven't, I was hoping to be able to do a lot more videos of WoW Classic, but I just haven't been able to do it, basically, for various reasons. I haven't really made a huge amount of progress, although my Warlock is my highest character. Yeah, for the same reasons, really. At the moment, it's just difficult to concentrate and um, do things in the game, so I'm just running around faffing about, basically. What I thought I'd try and do today, and I'm not sure how successful it will be, is do a little guide on taming the Rake, who is a rare spawn in Mulgore. If you're Mulgore is quite easy to get to, obviously. It's where Thunderbluff is. If you're Horde, you're going to be leveling in the Barrens at some point. You'll probably go to Mulgore as well, and it's in the north of the zone, just in this section here. And I thought I'd do a guide, just trying to point out exactly, because this is the Rake. I kind of remember him being grey, or maybe it was a different cat. But I tamed him yesterday, and I thought I'd do a little guide. So I think the first thing, the most important thing, even though as a hunter you've got track. I found him twice, and both times I found him actually was due to macros, essentially. So if you look at this macro that I've created here, create one of these, basically. So / target the Rake, and I'll be using this quite a lot for taming when I'm looking for rare mobs. Yeah, it just makes things much easier, and you bind it to a key. I've put it down here on my 1 key. That makes it much easier to find the mob. So / target the Rake, assign it to a key, to a button, and away you go. This is the area that I found him to roam in, this section here. There's little copse of trees that I normally stand in, well, that I have stood in a couple of times waiting for a spawn. So yeah, and the 2 times I've found him, I've been looking east in this section here, and he has roamed along in front of me here. Now I'm not sure how successful we're going to be, because looking here, there's normally a lot more. There are normally a lot more plains cats wandering here. So I wonder if someone's been along here killing stuff, which means that he may not be up. As I said, obviously as a hunter, you've got track, so kind of easier. But the targeting I found works much better, because it will target the mob even if it's not in front of you. So what I did to get mine is basically ran around spamming my macro, basically. And if he's around in the area, then you will. Let's kill some more mobs. Yeah, if he's around in the area, then you will find him. Little tip: I need to add Hunter's Mark to it as well, actually. But another little tip that I've been using is that I've assigned my pet attack and pet back to my mouse wheel, as you can see, which makes it much easier. I think there's a rare wolf as well that spawns around here, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't come across him yet. Maybe I need to find out his name. I still use tracking to have a little look. But yeah, we may not come across him, but this is how I found him. So this would be my recommended method if you're looking for a way of finding rares. I found him twice, assuming that he's up, of course, because yeah, they're kind of classed as rare spawns. What I have found, I have to say, is that we'll actually go around the hill here and see if we can find him. What I have found, actually, is that I just lost my train of thought there. I was about to say something important. And, yeah, what I have found is that I've camped a couple of rares now, and I'm not finding that they're particularly the spawn. And I know that I know you've got the rare wolf, I think, in Duskwood, who is apparently quite rare. He used to be the one that everyone tamed because he did shadow damage, but I think they've corrected that. If you're able to, it's probably worth just clearing some of the other cats and mobs that look like cats, just so that you've got a bit more of a... Yes, that's not him up there, is it? No. Prairie Wolf Alpha. Okay. Yeah, so he may... It did look as though a lot of the cats down there were dead, so it may be that he's recently been killed. But if you run around, as I said, I mean, this has successfully worked twice for me. If you run around just spamming your macro, yeah, eventually he will pop up here. What you can then do is mark him with Hunter's Mark, assuming he's in range. I found it to be, yeah, a good tactic. So spam your macro, and as soon as he appears, yeah, just cast Hunter's Mark, and hopefully if he's in range, then you will, yeah, then you'll mark him, and that's it. Away you go. Let's get rid of this swoop here. Yeah, that's it really. I think I've kind of given you everything you need there. Yeah, I think so. That copse of trees over there is my kind of marker. It kind of spawns around this section here. I've seen him roaming around this bit mostly when I found him. And yeah, and the macro makes it easier. Makes it easier to find him. So, and as soon as you're in range, target range, he will automatically pop up on your target. And then as I said, yeah, just mark him, and that should be good to go. It's a shame that we may not find him now. I'll go back over to my my location. As I said, I mean, use your tracking as well. I mean, normally there's a load of cats here. When I logged in, there weren't any, so I guess someone's been running around killing them. So he may also have died, or been tamed in the process. It's quite possible. He's kind of wandered from this area, so he's kind of wandered from the east, and he kind of tracks past that copse of trees that I normally stay in. So yeah, it might be, that's the 2 times that I've noticed anyway. So it might be worth just extending your hunting range a bit further over here. But I've noticed him twice here now, so I don't know. I wouldn't recommend, running around the whole zone. I think it's always been agreed that he spawns in this north section anyway. So I think that for me personally, using the prairie wolf, yeah, as I said, keep repeating myself, but using the copse of trees as a marker. That's yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, I'm hoping to produce some more videos. I mean, as I said before, I do, I was going to say I do apologise. I mean, it's just a hobby really at the moment. So, apologising for a hobby. But I was hoping to produce more videos. But, if you've been following the channel for quite some time, you'll know the reason why that hasn't occurred. For the same reason, I found it quite difficult to get into the game, and settle down and enjoy it as much as I kind of want to. So, yeah, it just means that I've done a lot of faffing about. It's a shame that we're not going to get him. But I do hope to bring some more videos pretty soon. Is that Prairie Wolf? Okay. I don't think that... Is that my copse of trees? No, it's not. That's not my copse of trees. That's a different copse of trees, I'm pretty sure. I think my copse of trees was here. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of lost now. What a great hunter. One of the greatest trackers ever. I think, it's in this general area anyway. Disappointing that I can't just show. I just want to show you him basically. I've already tamed him myself. I think there's another much rarer cat that spawns in the Barrens near Ratchet. I think he's called Humar the Pride Lord, maybe. So, and he's black, just like a black, like same as this cat, I think, but just black coloured, black and grey. So I'm keen to get that. But it looks like I'm not going to hang around too much. It doesn't look like we're going to find the mob. I think this is my copse of trees. But anyway, see, the cats are spawning now. It's one of those. It's terrible, isn't it? It's a bit like Pokemon, I guess. It's like a, yeah, like a computer version of Pokemon. You kind of want to, even though I've got him, I just want to find him again, just so I can confirm that what I was doing was correct. I've done it twice, you know, so I think it's fine. I think I can safely call this a guide, and I think that you'll successfully find him. I think there's some wall. I don't. I mean, I did go the route of clearing mobs out. You know, you think, well, I'll clear mobs out to. This is not the correct copse of trees. I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure that these wolves didn't. I think I've lost my copse of trees. That's fine though. I'm pretty sure that these wolves weren't roaming around. It was all cats. I think it's a bit further over here. But anyway, yeah. I'll hopefully have some more videos coming up in the future. If you're looking for the Rake, I hope you find him. You have to level pets up when you first get them. So what I'm trying to do is tame them, maybe get a couple of levels ahead of them and then tame them. One thing I also use as well is that if you're on the horde side, you get really sticky glue from a quest quite early on, and that roots them for 10 seconds. So that's something that I do. I think this is my... yeah, this is my copse of trees, I think, and that's where he was roaming. But anyway, yeah, that's it. There isn't. I don't think we're going to find him today, but hopefully. Oh, there he is. Awesome. There you go. So there you go. You see. So, yeah. So just to show you that the macro works, and then mark him. There we go. There's the Rake. And he's moving away from where I set up. What I'll do is I'll follow him for a bit just to see. We're RPing here. We're doing proper hunter stuff. So I will just follow him to see where he goes. He's level 10, so I think I got him. Yeah, I was 14, so I've got to level him up a bit. But yeah, so we're actually quite a way up to the north here now of the zone. He's heading. He's actually just heading directly south. Yeah, so mark this on your map. This is a roam point here where this path or whatever it is comes down. Yeah, he hasn't turned around either, so he's carrying on. He's carrying on going. Let's look at the map again. So he's now heading, yeah, west almost. So yeah, so this seems to be the widest part of his route, and it looks like it actually goes around in a circle. I wonder if that. I wonder if. Let's just get rid of this mob. I wonder. Yeah. So okay. So it looks like it's a circular route because he's travelled east, travelled west, and he's gone south. Now he's moving east again. And I think this was the copse of trees here where I first started the video, where I kind of set up camp, and it looks like he's going to wander straight past that. Click the macro. There we go. Yeah, it looks like he's going to wander close to where I first started the video. So let's have a look on the map again. There we go. Yeah, so kind of like a bit like circular, isn't it here? Okay, there you go. Well, I think that's actually, I was a bit worried we wouldn't get him, but I think that's turned out to be a fairly comprehensive guide on the Rake where he's roaming. So he will roam. I'm going to watch him. So he went along here, came south, he turned, and he's coming back east again. So I wonder if he will then come around. It would be good to get an exact route, so you can just then come here and you can see exactly what the route is, basically. I got this sneaking suspicion he might turn. Oh no, he's actually going around the. Okay, so he's now. He's now yeah, he's now kind of turned northwestish again, and he's heading past my camp spot. It'd be great if you could set up a little camp for role-playing purposes. If a hunter could set up a little camp and you get like a little bonus or something from it, that would have been cool. Yeah, there he goes. Sorry, I just keep showing off the macro, really. Okay. So he's now heading east towards Wild Main Water Well. Okay. So it seems as though it seems as though his route is a lot longer than I thought it was. But you can get the gist of where he is. Keep using the macro, you'll find him. Yeah, thanks for watching, and happy hunting.